Hello, this is Alex with NC Hydroseeding. Today we're showing you a job that we did for the Carolina Horse Park out of Rayford, North Carolina. What they're doing is getting ready for an event that they're going to do in the spring of 2017. Before we kick off with the demo, I'd like to talk about Central Garden Distribution and Pennington Seed, specifically to give them a thanks for providing us one of their newest fertilizer, which is a 1525-5. Quotes from our employees were, "Holy cow, it literally smells like a farm." It was really neat to use a fertilizer that didn't smell like a chemical. It smelled like we were working on a farm. Some of the other neat things was when we placed it into our tanks, it didn't clump at all. It just flowed really well, mixed well, and sprayed well. And again, thanks to Pennington and Central Garden Distribution. Here you can see some of the materials we're actually using on the site, which is Jumpstart, Nutrilime, and Slope Master. And here you can see our equipment as we're getting ready to seed. And here we've got our 1200-gallon small hydroseeder with the pickup and the site itself prior to seeding. This site had a pretty good slope, so we didn't back down as far as we might have for concerns of getting stuck out there with that heavy hydroseeder. Now we're doing an overflight of the site that we're actually going to seed. And again, you can see it's prepped very well. These, just as we get to this trench, what they did there is they had some pretty hard compacted sand, maybe a little bit of clay in there, kind of something to take care of the horses as they do that leap. Then we spin back over to the truck. Here you can see one of our employees moving down to the hose that we've drug. And again, the hose is drugged because we can't get our hydroseeder down there to use the turret for fear of getting stuck. Now we're beginning to spray, and you'll see a couple of different shots showing how we're actually applying this mulch seed mix. This site was well prepped and it was dry, so what you're seeing here as he's applying this is he's spraying directly into the soil, and then after we get that sprayed, that initial coat sprayed in, we end up backing up and overspraying to get good coverage or complete coverage. And here's an overflight of the completed job. You can see that we've got good coverage. Now it's not 100%, 100% would have been 3,000 to 4,000 pounds of mulch an acre. But what we've applied is 2,500 pounds an acre, which should be adequate for the slope that we've got. Here's an overview of the job from a higher altitude, and again you can kind of see the scope of the project, and we've got good coverage. And here's a really quick shot of a before we seeded, and here's that site after seeding. This is Alex with NC Hydroseeding. Hopefully this is helpful for you. Please contact us for your next seeding or erosion control project.